Hey guys, I'm in my hotel room in Seoul and I'm just on the floor, on the bed. It's kind of a precarious. It's like the only filming setup I've figured out works right now because the window is so bright. I tried facing the window, it hurts my eyes, I'm like squinting. But yeah, so I thought I'd give you guys a life update and let you guys know what I've been up to. Actually, a huge thing that happened while I was in Seoul was there was like this huge typhoon warning. I thought I'd get caught in a typhoon. Can you feel that? It's so windy. A typhoon is coming. It is actually hitting tonight at, what is it, 8:30? 8:20. We got like literally like an emergency message on our phone. Like it just appeared on our phone, started beeping at us.
Yeah,
and like went
we'd never seen that on our phones before. Like it was like our phones got hacked.
My phone went off and then I have two phones at the moment and my other phone went off. It was all in Korean, so we didn't know what it was saying, so we kind of freaked out. We're like, oh my god. But basically it was just the government warning us that a typhoon is coming tonight.
There's like all this crazy stuff on the media about it. It's like the worst typhoon ever. It's like extreme. There's all these extreme weather warning like signals coming around. So yeah. So we're kind of freaked out. We don't know what to expect. And then like literally the typhoon hit and it was just kind of like a normal rainy day. It was actually probably more calm than our rainy stormy days, so I was a little bit confused. So I texted my friend and she was like, apparently the storm passed calmly over Seoul and everyone had their flights, no one missed their flights. So it was just like, I guess for me, I was expecting something huge because of such the build-up, like all the warnings we got on our phones, all the news articles. But then yeah, it was just kind of like just another day. Nothing changed, nothing happened. I was like ready to like stand at my hotel room and look out the window and like to all the death and destruction. So why I'm in Seoul right now is actually Google did their like Asia Pacific Google Creator Summit, which is where like all the top creators from Asia and like Australia got together to do a bunch of workshops. And I was actually invited not as a creator but as a speaker. So I went to speak to give some advice to creators and things like that. But I just kind of like decided to try and join as a creator anyways because I had so much fun activities like VR gaming. That was like my first time I tried it. It was so much fun. We had a ton of like great workshops. Kevin, the author of Crazy Rich Asians, came to speak to us. You know, parties, giant Jenga was really fun. I did really well. I like threw this Jenga block up really high and I thought it would collapse, but it didn't, so I was really proud of myself. I had to speak, so I was really nervous until I got on stage and did my speaking set. Another huge thing that has been happening to me that you guys probably aware of because like literally I've just been posting my social media like every day is the tour. I just came back from tour. When the alarm is lower suddenly and when the neighbors singing out right there. I remember toured 20 cities around the US, or 21, but it was so much fun. It was the most fun, the most difficult, rewarding and tiring thing. It's like both extremes. It was the best because I got to see all you guys. You were here with me, forget it all so easily. That's the icing on the cake. Got no umbrella and it starts to rain. Like you guys, like just meeting you and talking to you, it's like a whole nother level. Seeing your comments online is much different to actually seeing your faces, being able to give you guys like real hugs. My favorite shirt has got a coffee stain, but I'll be seeing you. And actually getting all your fan art and your gifts. Like I spent hours looking through it. I'm actually getting all the gifts shipped back to my house in Australia. Getting to perform my song Cake and like hearing some of you guys were in the crowd singing Cake, which is like thank you so much. I was so grateful. Like that's why I wanted to do music, to be able to perform it and then have you guys sing it along with me. That was insane. Like that was the best experience of my life. So yeah, we had some really crazy shows. New York in particular was like one of our biggest shows. Oh my god, you guys made so much noise. Thank you so much for Kool-Aid for sponsoring our tour. That was major for me to be able to go on tour and see all you guys. Now that I told you about the best part, I'm gonna tell you like hiring part, the unglam. I know tour looks really glamorous and everything like that, but it was so tough on my body. Like in fact, like don't tell anyone. Okay, I'm literally telling the whole world,
But the first 3 days of tour, because I had to do morning interviews as well, where I had to wake up at 4 a.m. or 6 a.m, go to morning TV and do my interview and then do the show, I was so exhausted. I like literally did not even take my makeup off at night. Like I was so tired, I just crashed onto bed, and then I have to get up for a flight the next morning to make the next show. So yeah, it was just rinse and repeat. We had 10 days in a row where it was literally I wake up, I fly to the next city, I get off the plane, and sometimes I don't even have time to go back to my hotel and get ready. I go straight to the venue, get ready behind the stage, do the show. The show starts for us at around 3 or even 2:30 because we sign like hundreds of posters each day so we can give it to you guys. So our day starts at like 2:30 or like 3, and then we get on stage maybe 3:30 or 4, and it doesn't end till we finish our last meet and greet at about sometimes 10:30 and 11 p.m. and then we have dinner because we really didn't get a chance to eat during that time, and then crash back at the hotel, wake up the next morning at like 6, 7 or 8 a.m. depending on the flight. So like it's just like that every day, and I think it's exhausting, not only because of the schedule, but like living out of a suitcase makes me kind of like anxious. Like I was packing the suitcase, unpacking it like every single day, and you know what I realized? I use a lot of stuff. Like I need a lot of stuff in my life every day, mainly like skincare and like makeup is like these 2 big bags, and even like clothes. And that was like the tough part of tour, just physically draining traveling every day. But honestly, like at the end of tour, I kind of miss it. I want to do it all again because I miss seeing you guys, miss hugging you guys every single night, and like yeah, just the experience of being able to get to know you guys, like as you know, to have a real conversation, like that is worth like all the traveling, all like the exhaustion. I remember actually breaking down from exhaustion like about halfway through the tour. It was really bad. Like I was really like, I've never been that way. I usually work a lot, I work every day, and I'm like really grateful for my opportunities. I'm normally really good, but yeah, I just was physically exhausted that I literally had a nervous breakdown. And I remember screaming at Max, like whatever he said, like whatever he said, I was just like going against it. To my management team, I was like, I'm never doing anything again. I'm like this totally different person. It was kind of funny because I had this nervous breakdown, and then 2 hours later my team sent me a message and was like, oh, you got this interview on Chicago TV, do you want to do it? And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I think, you know, it was just a moment of weakness. I had a huge breakdown, I was crying, I was like yelling at everyone. It was not a pleasant Wengie to be around right then. So yeah, that was like my nervous breakdown on tour. Obviously you guys never see that side, so I thought I'd share with you guys. Other than that, the tour was amazing. I want to do it again next year. So guys, if you guys are watching, please support my next tour next year because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it again. It is so much fun. And that's like been my life, a whole month of tour literally. And then from tour I went back to Sydney for 7 days and then flew here to Korea, and then had this Google Summit for the past couple of days. So that's been my last month and a half. While tour was going on, nothing else happened. So that was pretty much the only thing going on in my life, tour. So I hope you guys that came to see me really enjoyed it. I hope I gave you the best hug you've ever had. If I didn't, I owe you another one. Come see me again. I'm gonna like squeeze you super tight so much, and comment down below if you did come to see me on tour. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Like please come see me. Like this is like the only time I get to like see your beautiful faces. So hope you guys enjoyed my life update. Let me know if you want me to make any other videos on this vlog channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys on my next vlog. Bye guys. Love you. Hugs.